The 23rd of August 2022. Top 5 evening headlines. IIT Guwahati develops new method to produce sugar substitute or xylitol or ADB. India signed $96.3 million loan to improve water supply in Himachal. Indian men or volleyball team wins bronze medal in U18 championship. Famida Azim wins 2022 Pulitzer Prize in illustrated reporting. India nominates Gabbar to be inscribed on UNESCO or list. IIT Guwahati develops new method to produce sugar substitute, xylitol. Researchers at IIT Guwahati have developed an ultrasound-assisted fermentation method to produce a safe sugar substitute called xylitol from bagasse, the residue left after crushing of sugarcane. The new method overcomes operational limitations of chemical methods of synthesis. The research has been published in Bioresource Technology and Ultrasonic Sonochemistry journals. ADB. India signed $96.3 million loan to improve water supply in Himachal. The Asian Development Bank (ADB) and India have signed a $96.30 million loan agreement. It has been signed to provide safe drinking water and improve water supply and sanitation services in Himachal Pradesh. The project will strengthen the capacity of the Jal Shakti Vibhag of the Government of Himachal Pradesh and Gram Panchayat local government, village water and sanitation committees. Indian men's volleyball team wins bronze medal in U18 championship. Indian men or volleyball team won bronze medal by defeating Korea 3-2 in the 14th Asian U18 Championship in Tehran on the 22nd of August 2022. In the preliminary league match 2, India defeated Korea but lost to Iran in the semi-final. The Indian U18 team has qualified for the FIVB World U19 Men's Volleyball Championship. Japan clinched the gold after beating Iran in the final match. Famida Azim wins 2022 Pulitzer Prize in illustrated reporting. Bangladesh-born Famida Azim, working for the Insider Online magazine of US, has been selected for the 2022 Pulitzer Prize. She will be awarded under the category of illustrated reporting and commentary. She is among the 4 journalists of Insider, selected for their work on the Chinese oppression of the Uyghurs. The work, I Escaped a Chinese Internment Camp, has illustrations by her. India nominates Gabbar to be inscribed on UNESCO's list. India has nominated the dance form Gabbar to be inscribed on UNESCO or Intangible Cultural Heritage list. In 2021, Durga Puja was included in the UNESCO Intangible Cultural Heritage representative. India was elected by UNESCO to serve on the Distinguished Intergovernmental Committee of the 2003 Convention for the Safeguarding of the Intangible Cultural Heritage in July 2022. Godrej Agraway signs MoU with Assam, Manipur and Tripura. Godrej Agraway has inked MoU with Assam, Manipur and Tripura GOTS for development and promotion of oil palm cultivation under a central scheme. Godrej Agraway is the largest oil palm processor in India and works directly with farmers for the entire crop cycle. It will be allotted land across the 3 states for promotion and development of sustainable palm oil plantations in the region. IREDA signs MoU with MAHAPREIT. Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency Ltd. IREDA has signed an MoU with Mahatma Phule Renewable Energy and Infrastructure Technology Ltd. MAHAPREIT. IREDA will offer financing facilities to MAHAPREIT for the renewable energy projects to be implemented for state utilities, local bodies and the infrastructure of renewable energy parks. UK record its biggest fall since 1709, GDP fell by 11.0% in 2020. The United Kingdom has recorded its biggest fall in output in more than 300 years in 2020 due to COVID-19 pandemic, according to Office for National Statistics (ONS). GDP fell by 11.0% in 2020. According to historical data hosted by the Bank of England, This was a bigger drop than any of the ONS or S previous estimates and the largest fall since 1709. Mali military appoints Colonel Abdoulaye Maiga as interim PM. In Mali, the military has appointed Colonel Abdoulaye Maiga as interim prime minister after the country or S civilian PM Choguel Kokalla Maiga was admitted to hospital. Before this appointment, Colonel Maiga was working as a government spokesman and Minister of Territorial Administration and Decentralization. Choguel Kokalla was named premier after the military took power in August 2020. PM Narendra Modi to dedicate health facilities to the nation. PM Narendra Modi will visit Haryana and Punjab on August 24, 2022. He will inaugurate and dedicate two important health initiatives to the nation. He will dedicate Homi Bhabha Cancer Hospital and Research Center to the nation at Mulanpur, Mohali. The hospital has been built at a cost of over 660 crore rupees by Tata Memorial Centre, an aided institute under Department of Atomic Energy. SEBI joins RBI's account aggregator framework. SEBI joined the account aggregator framework, a move that will give a boost to the RBI-regulated financial data sharing system. This will allow customers to share information about their mutual fund and stock holdings with financial service providers. Account Aggregator AA framework is a non-banking financial institution (NBFC) governed by the RBI. Credit Suisse appoints Dikshit Joshi as News 4. Credit Suisse has hired Deutsche Bank or S. Dikshit Joshi as Chief Financial Officer (SFO) and promoted Francesca McDonough to Chief Operating Officer. He replaces David Mathers, who is stepping down. Last month Ulrich Körner became the new CEO of Credit Suisse. Credit Suisse Group AG is a global investment bank and financial services firm headquartered in Zed or Ulrich, Switzerland. Know about UNESCO. UNESCO. Less than span style equals color. RAGB 77, 81, 86 Great Scientific and Cultural Organization agency of the United Nations which promotes world peace and security through international cooperation in education, arts, sciences and culture. Less than London, United Kingdom on the 16th of November 1945, Paris, France.